In every game tick, an action is not just a choice, it's a necessity. Imagine combining the weirdest skills that can be trained together for efficient rates, speeding up the overall time to max all 23 skills. The max cape is my goal. I will achieve this in the shortest gameplay time possible. By choosing to be an Ironman, I restrict myself from trading other players and using the Grand Exchange. I have to get everything myself. Welcome to my max cape speedrun, Ironman edition, where our ultimate goal is to hit 2277 total by 1600 hours played. Just to quickly recap last episode, we learned how good the offering spells were at the Slayer Tower for Necreals, giving us significant prayer XP during Slayer. Then we did some Crystal Halberd Necreals on our Ironman while still getting kill credit and drops. And finally, it took us 2 tasks and it was after 85 Slayer, but we finally got our Dragon Boots on task, giving us our final boot upgrade for the series. Okay, so I was learning how exactly I'm going to be doing Abyssal Demons and trying to understand the method. And of course, I get an Eternal Gem within 10 minutes of being here on my first ever Abbey Demon Superior. This is a great upgrade for us, and it's actually more beneficial than an Imbued Heart for the purpose of the speedrun, as this can be made into an Eternal Slayer Ring, which will give us infinite teleports to the Slayer Tower for when we make our return to Tower Necreals. But for now, let's focus on Abyssal Demons. Similar to Necreals, these are weak to the Arclight, so all of the charges that I got from Sea Howling my Necreals to 85 Slayer have charged my Arclight for 7,000 charges. Abyssal Demons are a great Slayer milestone because they mark the next upgraded weapon from a Dragon Scimitar, an Abyssal Whip. While this isn't necessarily worth boosting for, it is definitely still a notable upgrade and time saver for me, as I do still use the Dragon Scimitar against certain tasks such as worms or maybe even blue dragons, which I have not tested yet. Abyssal Demons are commonly barraged, however it is kind of expensive as they don't drop a lot of alcohols, so you need to be kind of rich in order to barrage them. Since I'm an Ironman who has not touched much PVM, I'm poor, and because I need the melee XP anyway, we're going to just melee Abyssal Demons for now. However, it's not as simple as tag and go AFK. We have a Crystal Halberd with us. There are 9 Abyssal Demons in this area, spread into these 2 rooms that are connected. It is possible to lure all 9 to the middle. It can be frustrating since Abyssal Demons can teleport you around, and you may be thinking, I'm meleeing, that sounds way too hard. However, there is an easy way around this. As long as I tag every Abyssal Demon in the room and make sure that I deal damage to it rather than hit a 0, I can use an ult with magic to help me. Once my iron has dealt damage to an Abyssal Demon, and let's say marked its territory, if a main account attacks it and splashes with magic, it won't hurt the kill credit. It is essential to have at least minus 64 magic on the ult to always splash. So after tagging one room and going to the other, I can simply use my other account to lure the Abyssal Demons to the middle, and then send away my Sea Howling specs. The Crystal Halberd is the best AoE melee spec weapon that I have, and if I stack the Abyssal Demons properly, I can hit all of them, and because it only uses 30%, that's 3 specs per cycle. The Demonic Offering spell was great at Necreals because every kill gave us 195 prayer XP. However, that wasn't even its peak performance. Abyssal Demons are the best task we can get for straight prayer XP per hour. The Abyssal Ashes, which are always dropped by Abyssal Demons, can be offered for 255 prayer XP each. This already sounds insane, and it's not even including the 1 in 25 drop rate for the Ensouled Abyssal Head. This head has insane value for us as well, because it's worth 1300 prayer XP. Averaging 1 every 25 kills gives us an extra 52 prayer XP per kill, which means the total average prayer XP per Abyssal Demon is 307. Here is level 82 prayer, 91 strength, and 110 combat. I got a superior worm on my last ever worm, and it's a free 3.2k Slayer XP. And maybe we'll even get an Imbued Heart. The Heart is one of the most dreaded grinds for late game Ironman, and while it wouldn't help my speedrun at all, I wouldn't mind one just to flex on noobs. Aw, never lucky. I want to quickly take a minute and let you guys know about my new partner, Kick.com. This segment is unique because I'm not asking you guys to order anything or take your wallets out. Kick is a live streaming site that has recently contracted me to stream some old school RuneScape. So I created a fresh streaming account which I plan to use a lot. Come enjoy this journey to Max Live, as I will be streaming the adventure live on Kick every day from Monday to Friday. My schedule will try to start around 10 to 11 AM Eastern, and then we'll go until the sun sets. I still have 500 hours left to play, and I'm inviting you to come watch it live. Simply create an account on kick.com, go to my page, kick.com/gcwrs, and simply drop a follow. This would be greatly appreciated, and one of the best parts, there's no ads on this website. Just simply enjoy the stream and some epic tunes. I hope to see you guys over there, and huge thank you again to Kick for the great opportunity. Now let's jump back into the video. So I mentioned earlier that the Eternal Gem will be useful for when we return to Slayer Tower Necrurals, and I do have a specific plan for when we go back. For DPS, and more specifically for Slayer mobs, which are normally lower defensive stats, the main thing to watch to maximize our DPS is when we get new max hits. Getting a max hit is calculated from our strength level plus total strength bonus. When fighting these lower defensive NPCs, accuracy doesn't matter much, which is why most of the time during Slayer, an Amulet of Strength is actually better than an Amulet of Fury, because the Amulet of Strength has 2 extra strength bonus versus the Fury. Knowing this, we can use the RuneScape DPS calculator and fill in everything accordingly, including our gear, prayer, stats, and even including the strength potion. We can simply put against the monster we're fighting and change the style accordingly to what we want to train: attack, strength, or defense. As you can see, if we are 93 strength and training attack, our max hit is a 51. However, if we are 94 strength and training attack, our max hit becomes 52. After that, if we try 95, 96, 97, it's not until level 98 where we get our new max hit, increasing our DPS. I can't risk being 98 strength and 74 attack because the Crystal Halberd can only train attack through shared. And knowing that 94 to 97 strength are the same DPS, 94 is the perfect level to switch over at. So while I'm lower DPS, it's best to do this Necrurel method until 94 strength, since it's more than double the strength XP per hour, getting us to higher DPS faster. Once we hit 94 strength, we're going to be moving back to Tower Necrurels for more prayer XP per hour and GP, and even the seed drops for Herblore. Later on at a worm task, here is level 92 strength, level 86 Slayer, 83 prayer. I would not recommend this to any normal accounts, but ever since 85 Slayer, Dust Devils have become unextended and an expeditious task. The only reason I did this is because while they do give a lot of GP, since I'm barraging, I'm just about breaking even, which isn't really a benefit for me. Not to mention, these don't really give prayer XP. While they are 85k an hour Slayer, because we can do other barrage tasks as logout because of our account rules, this task is equivalent to those. And yes, I am using dragon knives to lure. I ran low on other knives and got these as a drop from worms. Unfortunately though, I do need to buy knives before 99 regardless, so after that task, I made a quick trip to Berthorpe to buy some more bronze, iron, and steel knives. Level 87 Slayer. I have been getting a lot of worms lately, but here is 84 prayer. And I am super hyped for this. Here is 94 strength, meaning we can now train attack and move on to Tower Necrurels. I only have 56 Necrurels remaining, so I'm just going to finish this up here, and then next task for sure, we will move on to the tower. That was our 192nd task completion, and kind of wild to be honest. 73,000 XP in just one task. Because Black Dragons are a free point task, I always do them. And on top of that, because they are such a far run, I'm always able to blow at least 14 glass on my way over there for some free crafting XP. I have no idea where my exact clip on my first whip drop was, but I did get that on my second ever Abbey Demon task. I just now noticed that I forgot to show it. Whoops. I feel like I'm starting to finally really get the hang of Abyssal Demons. Without any superiors this hour, I'm getting 36k an hour Slayer and 75k an hour Prayer. While the 109 kn/h attack XP per hour might look low, the Crystal Halberd is unshared, so I'm actually getting roughly 150 kn/h melee XP when you look at my strength and defense XP gained as well, which are about 20k of each. 77 attack. For my 200th task, I decided to try out Konar for extra Slayer points, and I got Abyssal demons that I had to kill in the Slayer Tower. I had very mixed feelings about these, because it wasn't nearly as fun as killing these with the Crystal Halberd, and I felt a lot of DPS was missing, so I ended up just using Expeditious Bracelets instead of extending them with Slaughters. Coming up to the end of the task, I got 33k an hour, which is about 10% slower than Kurend. However, the Canifis Diary also gives me an extra 7.5% Slayer XP per kill when killing the NPCs in the Slayer Tower, which means even if I'm getting 10% less XP per hour, I'm actually getting roughly 17% slower kills per hour, which is hurting our prayer XP quite noticeably. I once again got a Superior on the last kill, so of course we're gonna kill it for a nice Slayer XP drop, and maybe even an Imbued Heart. Aw, close. Superiors do have a 100% chance to give head, so it's always a free nice 1300 prayer XP. I just got level 90 defense while barraging, not bad. Doing some logout to Zars, I just got level 88 Slayer. I'm about to finish up my 210th task. It's been 18 tasks since I last saw Necreals. Surely we'll get to the tower this episode, right? Unsure where we got 85 prayer, but that happened this task, along with we're about to just get 79 attack. Grabbing the 215th, good luck Necreals. Abyssal demons, okay, I can't complain about these. What the hecking heck? They were supposed to be focused on my ult. Here is level 80 attack. I don't understand if they removed Necreals from my account or what, but I'm at 222 task completions now, which is officially 30 task completions since my latest Necreal task. And I'm still spending points and skipping tasks. It's not like completing 30 tasks only gave me 30 attempts to get Necreals. Including the skips, it was a lot more than that. I'm currently very low on Wrath runes, so I'm going to quickly spend 2 minutes to make some. Minigame teleport to Godder, make my way over to the Scar of Sins mine, very quickly mine 1 inventory, pause at 1 mil, grab my extract, and then make my way to the Wrath altar. And yes, that 3-minute process did just make us another 2.5k Wrath runes. Level 81 attack. This one even I kind of forgot about, but a new level 99, magic. Level 86 prayer, still yet to see another Necreal task. I did the entirety of level 88 Slayer without seeing one Necreal task. 246 tasks. That's 54 tasks dry now. What? Time to grab number 250, which I'll do at Konar, I guess? Maybe this is where we get Necreals? Joking, I would never. Has anybody seen Necreals? 258th task, dude. That's 66 tasks. 69 tasks later, on my 261st task, I got Necreals. It still doesn't feel real, but it's so good knowing I'm finally back to making a lot of GP. And alcohols and coins, these are about 1 mil GP every hour. This is the only way I can fund my max cape at this point. We simply cannot afford to keep doing 69 tasks between every one. Big session today to celebrate the dry streak. Here is 87 prayer. And on one more well-earned Necreal task, here is level 90 Slayer. That same task, we get 84 attack. And even though this is only our second Necroril task, I hate to admit it, but it's time for a break from Slayer. Level 90 Slayer gave us the ability to complete the Current Elite Diary, which we want before we continue on with Slayer. So it's time to call the episode here. Let's do a quick review of our stats. Our 90 Slayer got us to 87 Prayer, which means Prayer is slowly catching up. When we come back, the Prayer gains should catch up even more, assuming we don't go 69 tasks dry for Necrorils again. Our melees are on pace to be done on time, and we will continue barraging post 99 magic just for the Slayer XP when it's needed. The account is looking sharp at this point, with only 130 levels to go until we max. With 1162 hours played, in order to hit our goal of maxing within 1600 hours, the last 130 levels has to take us a maximum of 438 hours. EHP wise, we are 476 hours off. However, we do have some banked XP such as Herblore that we haven't used yet. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, TY for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the live stream on Kick down below, and I will see you all there or next week in the next video. Peace out.